You will not believe what happened recently with Pauley Perrette. If you know her, you know she is the actress who played Abby Ciuto on the television show NCIS. She is known for her fun personality and unique style. But this time, Pauley surprised everyone by sharing something that left very little to the imagination. Sounds intriguing, right? Well, I am going to tell you all about what she showed, why it caught so much attention, and what people are saying. So, make sure to watch until the very end because this story is one you will want to hear. Pauley Perrette has always been someone who is comfortable expressing herself. She is creative and not afraid to stand out. Over the years, she has shared lots of pictures and stories with her fans on social media. But recently, she posted a photo that really made people stop and take a second look. It was a bold photo, one where she was showing much more skin than usual. Some people were surprised, while others admired her confidence. But what really happened? Why did this photo get so much attention? Well, Pauley posted a picture of herself with very little clothing on. She was posing confidently and looking straight at the camera. The picture was clear, and it showed a lot of her body. There was almost nothing left to the imagination, which is why many people started talking about it right away. But here is the thing, Pauley was not trying to cause trouble or shock anyone. She was simply sharing a moment of freedom and confidence. It was her way of saying that she feels good in her own skin and that she is proud of who she is. Not everyone understood the message behind the photo, though. Some people left negative comments, saying she was being too bold or inappropriate. Others, however, supported her and praised her bravery. They said that it is important for everyone to feel comfortable with themselves, no matter what others think. This shows how different people can see the same thing in very different ways. It also reminds us that what matters most is how Pauley feels about herself. So, how did Pauley respond to all the attention? She stayed calm and positive. Instead of getting upset or hiding, she thanked the people who supported her and ignored the negative comments. She made it clear that her choice was about self-expression and not about pleasing others. This is an important lesson for all of us. Sometimes, people will criticize or judge, but what really counts is being true to ourselves. You might wonder why a photo like this causes such a big reaction. After all, Pauley is an adult and has the right to share whatever she wants. But the truth is, society still has many rules about what is considered acceptable or proper. When someone breaks those rules, especially a well-known person, it can surprise people and start conversations. Some of those conversations are good, helping people to think about freedom and respect. Others can be negative, showing how much work we still need to do to accept everyone's choices. It is also interesting to think about how celebrities use social media today. Unlike before, stars like Pauley can speak directly to their fans without needing magazines or television shows. This gives them more control over their image and messages. Pauley's photo is a perfect example of this new power. She decided what to share and when, showing us a personal side of herself that we might not see on screen. Now, let us talk about confidence. Pauley's photo shows how important it is to be confident in who you are. Confidence is not about being perfect or looking a certain way. It is about feeling good in your own body and mind. Pauley's message encourages everyone to love themselves just as they are. That is something we can all learn from, no matter how old we are. Of course, it is also important to remember that everyone has different comfort levels. What is okay for Pauley might not be okay for someone else, and that is perfectly fine. The key is respect. We should respect people's choices and feelings, even if they are different from ours. This helps create a world where everyone can feel safe and accepted. So, what can you take away from Pauley Perrette's bold photo? First, it reminds us that being ourselves is powerful. We do not have to hide parts of who we are because of fear or judgment. Second, it shows that confidence comes from inside, not from what others say. Finally, it teaches us to be kind and respectful to others, no matter what choices they make. Before we finish, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever felt nervous to show who you really are? Maybe you wanted to try something new or say what you think but worried about what others would say. Remember, it is okay to feel that way. Everyone does sometimes. But Pauley's example shows us that being brave and confident can help us feel happier and more free. Thank you so much for watching this video. What do you think about Pauley Perrette's photo and the reactions it caused? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more about interesting moments from celebrities, please subscribe and join our community. See you next time.